Moving on, we've got the Telegraph now, and Irish leader Leo Varadkar has bizarrely said that children kidnapped by Hamas were just lost, like they just wandered off in Tesco, Darius.
Yeah, so this comes from the Telegraph, and Israel criticises Leo Varadkar for comments on the release of a 9-year-old Hamas hostage. So Irish-Israeli Emily Hand was abducted, taken hostage by Hamas, and the Irish Prime Minister, or as they say in Ireland, the Tausek.
That's a fantastic attempt.
But what he said, being released, he said, this is a day of enormous joy and relief for Emily Hand and her family. An innocent child who was lost has now been found and returned. So obviously everyone's like, what do you mean? She got lost in the mall. Like, what do you mean she got? Like, she got lost. Well, I've lost her down the back of the sofa. No, she got kidnapped by Hamas.
Hamas knew where she was.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like she wasn't lost to Hamas. I'm pretty sure they had pretty close tabs on her.
Well, they did. So Israel have summoned the Irish ambassador to reprimand them regarding his choice of words. And Leo Varadkar said, "Oh, this was just, this is me as a parent expressing my joy." But it's like, why? If you're going to choose, he's chosen those words to say, because he could just say she's been returned. Yeah. But to say she's been lost is just inflammatory. Like, I can understand, obviously, the Israelis, like, what do you mean she's been lost? How can she be lost? She was kidnapped, she was held hostage, she's 9 years old. So by choosing that language, it's, you're the Prime Minister, you choose a neutral language. Just say she was found, she was returned.
Yeah, Paul, this reminds me of when there was a church, a Christian church in Sri Lanka bombed, and Hillary Clinton came out and said, "Oh, my thoughts are with the Easter worshippers." It's like this sort of euphemistic thing that tiptoes around the fact that they're not Easter worshippers, they're Christians. And, she's tiptoeing around it because she doesn't want to inflame the Muslim community. And here it seems that, he doesn't want to inflame, there's a lot of sort of pro-Palestinian sentiment in Ireland, obviously because, they had their occupation by the British and all the rest of it. But he's using the same sort of euphemism to, to obfuscate the fact that this is a kid that was kidnapped.
Yeah, I mean, they're applying diplomacy to things they shouldn't apply diplomacy for. Yeah. This just requires truth. Now, Leo, for me here, not you, Leo, the Leo we're talking about, he to me is either stupid or willfully ignorant. Some of the comments that he's made this week, not just on this, but on the Dublin riots as well with regards to the stabbing of women and children, were just outrageous. Yeah. Entirely dismissive of what exactly went on, and then just took everyone off on another path, which made no sense whatsoever. I mean, he's not talking. He says here that he's talking as a father, as a caring parent. Let me tell you something. If Leo Varadkar's daughter had gone missing and been captured by Hamas, there's no way to be on the telly going, "We don't know where she is, she seems to be lost. Yeah. We're looking to find her." There's absolutely no way he would say that. I don't think he's stupid. I think he's willfully ignorant, and I think it's not going to play out well. And this is, they keep buying into this kind of overly progressive stuff. Now, we know why the Irish, and I understand it, why the Irish lean towards the Palestinian argument on this, because the British did occupy Ireland. They hate us. They always hate us. And they see that within Israel, within Palestine. However, you can't apply it to this stuff. You just can't. And the diplomacy that they're using is just, to me, irrelevant and stupid.
Yeah, absolutely.